Last time on Minecraft Survivor. Heads were spinning after a very close vote between Korkager and Bayback that
What the was going on?
ultimately sent Korkager home. At the reward challenge, the red team won in a clean sweep, sending Nerf, Happy, Jonas, Andrew, and Timmy to an overnight lodge. They watched some America's Got Talent
Nice.
and received a clue to the whereabouts of a secret advantage at Tribal Council. Back at camp, Bayback tried to rebuild bonds by appearing open and unfazed by the last vote. At the Immunity Challenge, Jonas lapped everyone in the finals in a race to move torches to the end of a boat, and easily breezed to a second individual immunity win. Back at camp, targets were set at Nerf to weaken Jonas's forces, and Bayback because of his overall perceived threat level. At Tribal Council, plans changed from Bayback to Tim, and two idols were played, Jonas playing an idol on Nerf, and Andrew playing an idol on Timmy, negating 9 out of 10 votes. It was Jonas's single rogue vote to eliminate Happy that sent the Hall-long second chancer to the jury. 9 are left. Who will be voted out tonight?
I think I just made one of the most iconic plays in the game of Chris's Survivor, in my opinion. I don't know what the repercussions of that event is going to have, but I think Tim is now in debt to me. Bayback is now in debt to me because of last tribal.
Alright, we need to just shut the f down. Why aren't we just talking to each other? Come on.
We need to bid on our big boy.
Hey guys, hello alliance that I've been trying to make for like the past million rounds. Ladies and gentlemen, the Schmeckle Boy experience. First thing I learned is that Nerf will do anything just to fucking have me play an idol on him. I'm gonna need to get all the big threats together in order to protect my ass. I could go the rest of this game winning challenges, keeping people I know are loyal to me. However, that is the pussy way out. I need to show to the jury that I'm capable of working with anybody. And that includes people that I might have gone against in previous rounds. I'm here for the long run, and this means I need to take out some of the people that are also going to be there, i.e. the f***ing floaters. At this point in the game, there are some f***ing floaters. I know you trust Gonzo, Timmy. Gonzo's a floater.
Well, here's the thing. I think we all just agreed on here in this chat. Cia and Swamp have to go, right? Because they keep
Me and Swamp
causing
have
all-
to go.
Yeah, they keep
Cia and
causing all the
Swamp.
chaos. Yeah.
I agree.
I think that right now I'm f***ing set. For some reason, Jonas trusts me, but I did that move to f*** his game up. Jonas is with me for why is he with me? Why does Jonas want to be with me? I've been trying to get him out since the merge. I'm playing every side of this game.
So normally I'd be a lot more excited about this, and I'm sure as I could use this. I found an idol clue on one of the statues, one I thought that they would have already long looked after. It says this: so many landmarks. Where could the idol be? Under the ground, but also surrounded by many trees. In the middle between two bridges, a bit of power, a smidge. For some reason, the threat's still on me. I'm still a big threat. In a way, I love that they see me that way, but it does feel, as much as I hate to say it, that I feel that I'm on the bottom, and part of me feels like I'm just chained to this massive block of cinder that's dragging me down through the water right now, in the form of a big angry kid, Jonas.
I threw my rogue vote on Happy because of everyone in the game. He is never going to work with me because he's fucking stupid. Now that Happy is gone, I can sort of force, in a way, Bayback to work with me. Because if he doesn't work with me, he's gonna have me against you. Bayback should not want me against him. The reason I chose Happy is because I felt like he was the one person I know you were close with. So
Yeah.
this
No, it's a good
basically
move. I
forces
don't.
us to be
I'm not at
together.
all questioning why you
Okay.
voted for Happy. I don't really question anything.
So,
I just question why you expect me to work with you after you've thrown me under the bus multiple times and forced me into a situation
Yes.
where I'm basically f***ed.
because I trusted the wrong people.
Okay.
Do you know who those people were?
Well, based on your whispers, I would say
Swamp.
Swamp.
Swamp told me that he wanted to go for you next, and Swamp told me that you told him that I said that. Like, he is not good for either of our games.
The only person who I knew 100% I could trust is now gone. Jonas is playing... Like, I hate him! I hate him so much. He immediately comes to me afterwards and is like, alright, we gotta talk. Just hear me out. And my brain's jumping to, no! I'm absolutely not gonna hear you out. You just voted out my ally, you were throwing me under the bus, and you forced me into situations where I don't know where I can maneuver anymore, because again, you forced me into this. You forced my hand, and it's genius by his part. And I hate that I agree with every word he says because it's exactly the game he's playing.
We are the biggest threats in the game.
Oh,
Do you want to way back and let Gonzo get to the end? I like Gonzo, but he's basically underneath Timmy. Luigi, basically underneath, what we call it, us. Do we want that to be the finals, or do we want one of us to win the game?
yeah. I agree with you. It's just hard to maneuver.
Bro, you should have heard the conversation I just had with Jonas. When Jonas is sitting there trying to tell me that I should work with him now because, because we're now the big threats, so you have no other choice. I don't care. Manipulate me all you want. I don't want to work with you.
It sucks, man. Happy, we really connected in the game, and it sucks that he has to go home. But at this point, dude, I just need to keep this connection with Bayback as strong and as alive as possible. This game has shifted so much that the only thing I can count on is the fact that we're from the same country. We need to just reconvene and focus on bigger threats because we need to get through this, and especially after that was just...
We need an Aussie to win.
That was insane. Legit.
So, as far as I'm concerned, Jonas loses immunity, I'm voting for him.
I'm on the same page, man. On the same page.
Alright, Jonas, gonna have to take it back from you. Once again, individual immunity is back up for grabs. For your next immunity challenge, you'll be transporting a minecart across a balance beam. If you get it to cross the gray line, that is your checkpoint for that section. Once you transport the minecart to your door, it will open to the second section of the challenge. At this point, you will transport a shulker box 2 at a time over 3 A-frames. Once you have all 7 shulker boxes at the end, solve the one-word puzzle. First person to do so wins immunity. Let's get started. Survivors ready. Go. Everybody getting their minecart on. Let's see who will make it over.
Oh, damn.
The easiest way to get the minecart over the gray line is to shift into the cart. I'm giving that tip to everyone because some people don't know that.
What?
Advantage.
Nerf
I need
is
that advantage.
close. Nerf gets over past the gray line, has the checkpoint. Tim did not get over the gray line.
What?
Has to land on the plank. Pink.
Has to land on the plank?
Yeah, Pink. Swamp did not get it. Nerf is the only one in the lead so far, followed by Jonas, who also passed the checkpoint on the white
What
lane.
about Gonzo?
Gonzo is
What about
has to
Gonzo?
get it over the line, otherwise he's gonna have to start over. Gets it over the line. In the lead, we have Nerf almost done with this first section of the challenge. Nerf can go ahead and start transporting 2 shulker boxes at a time. Jonas, close approaching the door.
Oh, wait, is that past the one?
No, you gotta start over, Luigi. Jonas is quickly through and to the A-frames. Break the shulkers and transport them over.
My bad.
You're
Nerf
good at
and
minecarts.
Jonas are making their way over the A-frames.
So are you, Jonas. But that's not that surprising.
Not really the biggest.
Jonas is in the lead
but-
right now with 2 shulkers transported. Nerf can't get over this 4-block jump. Swamp crossed the checkpoint and also is to the A-frames. Jonas with his 4th shulker over.
Okay.
Luigi makes it finally to the checkpoint. Jonas is transporting his 3rd set of 4 trips of shulker boxes. Nerf has 2 shulker boxes at the end. Make that 4.
2 at a time?
2 at a time. Gonzo now at the A-frames. Jonas has 1 more shulker left to bring over and transport before he can work on the word puzzle. Nerf is in second with 4 shulker boxes. Tim in the back at the checkpoint. Nerf coming over for his 3rd trip of shulker boxes. Swamp is in 3rd with a couple boxes as well. Jonas has all his shulkers over. He can start working on the word puzzle. See ya. Now currently moving shulker boxes over A-frames.
Lost.
Nerf has his last shulker box on. Now he can start on the word puzzle. Swamp now has all his letters over. He can start on the word puzzle. 3 people on the word
No,
puzzle.
Bayback, I'm giving
Jonas
up.
is starting to put in letters.
It's just one word.
It is one word. It might not matter because Jonas might get his 3rd immunity right here, right now.
Uh-oh. Stinky.
Oh, I know exactly where it is. I know exactly where it is.
Swamp is also trying to put letters down.
Swamp.
But is it too
Start.
late?
Done.
What does it say?
Oh, unstoppable.
And that is what Jonas is because he has earned his 3rd immunity in this season. Individual immunity. Jonas, step on up. Once again, you have earned yourself individual immunity for the 3rd time in a row this season.
GG.
You are guaranteed a spot in the
Nice
final
work.
8. As for the rest of you, I can't say the same because after 25 days, one of you will be the next person voted out and the 3rd member of the jury. Head back to camp. I'll see you at Tribal.
That immunity challenge was brutal. I just came back after a loss from Jonas again for the 3rd time in a row, and I've come close every single time to beating him. Well, not as close as some others.
Us 3, Gonzo, Jonas, get Swamp or C out. Get rid of them. They keep doing this. They keep throwing out our names.
Yeah,
keep
they
making-
literally are adding to so much of the confusion. Yeah.
They are just making chaos. If us 3,
Right.
Jonas and Gonzo just team up, that's 5. That's all we need, and we just get rid of them. That whole group of people has a weird obsession with getting me out, but have these people never watched Survivor? It's a pretty bad idea to take all the threats right away. There's still 9 people left, you know? It's obvious that a few people are just running. Why aren't you taking them out? Like, we're obviously not at the top, and they're just getting hungry with power, and it sucks. Nerf, why are we doing Nerf again?
Because, all right, think of it this way. Do you really think? Because I was the one that approached you. With
They
getting
tried
Swamp
getting
and
me
C
out 3 times
I know,
now,
but
yes.
think of it this way, bro. If we bring them to the end, we can stomp on them, dude. Like we can. They're not gonna win anything.
Well,
Like,
true, but we need to get there
like,
first.
I know, but I'm saying like if we get Nerf out, then it's Luigi next after that. You know what I'm saying? It's like Nerf.
But
is
aren't
going
we
to
handing
fuck-
them a majority after this? Because
What was that?
does Jonas even trust you anymore, Bayback?
I didn't anticipate how it's hard to maneuver with Jonas even if he's against me. I mean, it's hard to maneuver with Jonas at all. That's why I didn't want to vote with him. I don't think he trusts me, but he wants me to be a part of this.
Yeah,
big
like
doggo
we need to really please
alliance.
Jonas. But
Yeah,
also
but does Jonas want
want
this?
Swamp out. So we could either go the route and get
Yeah,
Swamp
Jonas
out
wants
and just
Swamp.
help Jonas's game.
Yeah, no, we need to help Jonas for 1 round so he trusts us. So get Swamp or Sia. That's what I've been saying the whole time.
Okay, all right. So then we'll do Swamp this time, but then we have to get Nerf out at some point because he's a beast.
I haven't heard my name so far, which is a fresh change, which is great. All they've done the past few travels by voting me just made my repertoire better.
Well, what are you thinking? I mean,
Well, I'm not convinced that group can stick together. I think because Sia and Swamp are so irrational, I feel like you're better off doing something else than what they want, because all they're doing is just throwing out names that they want and nothing else.
yeah.
Because they're just gonna try. Like, I'm fine with them going after me if trying that for tribal after tribal. That just helps my track record. I don't care about that. I mean, I think you and I both know from working on those first few tribals together that there's greener pastures for you to work on.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
I'm pissed off at like everybody in this game. I'm pissed off at Swamp for talking in between me and Bayback.
Like Swamp, it's gonna go back and forth. Jonas
Why is Jonas
gonna
after
tell
us?
me that
Why?
you're after me, then
Wait,
I'm gonna
Jonas
tell
is
you that
after
Jonas told
who?
me, you're gonna tell Jonas that I told you, and then it's just gonna go back and forth. It's gonna go in a circle, he's not with you, and he's telling me that you're not with me. This is never gonna end. He's
Wait,
just slowly
wait.
taking us out one by one.
I'm mad at Bayback for saying that I want to get Sia out.
He wants the non-threat data pretty much, and he views you
Wait,
guys
so
as
who are
non-threats.
I'm a non-threat? Oh, that's mean.
Sia and Swamp have to go, right? Because they
Me
keep
and Swamp
causing
have
all-
to go.
Yeah, they keep
Sia and
causing all the
Swamp.
chaos. Yeah.
I agree. So, NKS wants to throw out my name for no reason. Like, what did I even do to that fucking bitch, bro? Done nothing against him in this game. I've been doing what's best for me. And then he wants to call me a non-threat. He wants to target the non-threats. Like, really, bitch? Are you fucking delusional? And like, I'm just upset because I know I didn't do anything against you. And it.
No.
I was just
It's
like,
not. No. That I genuinely think Bayback's mistaken because I said we got to get out the floaters. I'm referring to Swamp, to Gonzo, and to Luigi.
I mean, I'll trust your word for it. I do trust. I don't think you lied to me about it.
Like, why would I go for you? You've been nothing but great for me. Me and Swamp have to go.
Yeah.
People are starting to realize now that Jonas is getting too big for his britches. Right now, I'm still in a golden position. If I can just ride this out, floaties in the game who aren't doing anything, and we need to prove them wrong right now.
Exactly.
This is true. I'm more of a middle of the road threat right now. I'm not too big like a Bayback or a Jonas, but I'm not down there like a, like a Sia or Swamp.
I mean,
So like, we need to flip the tables right now.
yes, sir.
We
Yes,
do
sir.
Andrew.
We're gonna prove those hoes wrong. They think we're non-threats. They're about to figure out who the is the real threat.
I'm kind of in a little bit of a predicament because I'm like running low on shields, and I'm like, last cycle was the first cycle my name was really brought up by like a group of people. But we also need like a shield. Like I feel like Tim is our shield.
Yeah.
Like Tim is our shield. As long as Tim is in, like I don't think we're getting touched.
So weird, man. Alright, what's going on?
But yeah, we gotta make it quick. So, am I right in assuming it's between Swamp and Andrew?
That's what I'm hearing.
Okay. So, it really... I think it's, like, where the swing.
What? How did this happen? I mean, we're actually in a position of power again. And right now, I feel the pendulum ready to swing, and I've got to brace myself for impact. Because at this point, Andrew... he's like seriously building up momentum, and to a degree I really can't say that I trust him the same way I did on Jinsei. He's the only one that knows about my tribal ticket. Eventually I've got to punch that thing in. I think I'm leaning towards Andrew. He was like, I think he was a big part in taking out Happy. I think that really hurt us.
So Luigi and I had a great chat, just confirming where everything stands. There's one side of like the big threats, people like Andrew and Tim, and even Jonas, while Sia and Swamp are people on the other side who they're not really targets whatsoever. I think people are just going to drag them to the end. And that honestly kind of leaves like people like Luigi and Nerf in sort of like the best position. I'm going to talk to Gonzo. I really want to keep close with Gonzo, and we need to come up with a decision of what's best for our game right now, which side to take.
Now introducing the members of the jury. Korkager and Happy voted out of last tribal council. Andrew, big moves were made last tribal where 2 idols got played, you being one of the people that played an idol to negate votes for someone. For Tim, do you feel like that sort of action might raise your threat level?
I took a big risk. I didn't know, like, I initially was gonna just use it on myself because I was scared. I was kind of spooked a little bit. I don't know. I took a big risk, and it kind of paid off in a sense, where it was like it was used successfully, but I don't know really if that could be the best decision for my game moving forward. I mean, okay, hold on. Swamp, I gotta call you out, bro. Like, this is some bullshit. Hold on, Swamp, like, stop fucking doing that shit. I know you're throwing my name out. I got like 3. Nah, don't do the what? Dude, you're like 3
Okay,
people.
I swear, I swear,
3 people.
I'm not throwing your name out. I am not throwing your name out.
3 fucking people DM me saying you're throwing my name out. Don't.
No. I ain't being put as a scapegoat. I swear to you, Andrew, I have not said your name, and I do not want to vote you out. And I do not plan on voting you out tonight. All I've heard is your name, but I don't want to do that.
All right, so then if you heard my name, then who said it?
Yeah,
exactly. Okay, all right, you're going home. You're going home. That's fine. You're going home.
I just told you the truth. What do you mean? Bayback and Gonzo told me in the first call that they want to vote for Andrew. Tim told me in the next call.
Why is it always me?
Why would Bayback throw my name out? I literally just saved his ass like a tribal or 2 ago. Like,
I don't know. He did. I literally did not vote. Andrew, I literally went to the last episode and said we're gonna be in alliance and we're gonna go to the end. And I was being true to that. And now you're coming up to me and calling me out on bullshit I didn't do.
Dude, I never promised my allegiance to you. I haven't done it to a single person in this game, actually. I lead by my actions, not my words, bro. That's how it should be.
Tim, you got votes last tribal, and you see an outburst like this happen, and it seems like both sides here are like being really defensive and trying to explain why they believe they're in the right, and they're trying to almost like cover their tracks. Do you think this sort of outburst is going to help your game right now?
I mean, cover their tracks. You're trying to piss all over the trail at this point. Like, it's fucking obvious. Like, when an animal is called out or caught in something they don't like being in, they're gonna squirm like hell. We're seeing it live right now. There's a certain group of people that have set everyone up against each other for the past 3 tribals, and it even set me up against my arch rival who's sitting on the jury right there. And I figured that out just now. I mean, yeah, good play to them, but again, does that help me out? It certainly does, because their game is being broken wide open, and they just don't realize it, and the fact that they're being so aggressive about it just tells me that we're right.
Luigi, there's a lot of people trying to form coalitions and sides. How do you choose the right side?
Oh man, dude, I feel like these dynamics are changing like every minute. It's mad messing with my head, but I think in the moment you just need to go with your gut. That's what I've always done.
Jonas, do you think we're going to see a big move here tonight?
It depends what you consider a big move. Is a big move taking out someone that's a threatening to your game, threatening to someone else's game, threatening to win the game, or is a big move just bullshit?
Bayback, do you feel like that there are people that are being pegged as threats and floaters at this point? And do you personally think you're a floater or a threat?
I think at the moment it's both too late in the game with too much happening to call anyone a floater, but also too early to see how the dynamic evolves as numbers dwindle. I think as numbers get smaller, we're going to have more chaotic outbursts, but less chaotic gameplay. I think lines are starting to form, but they're never going to be solid.
And with that, does anyone have any final words before we get the voting started?
Chaos.
I can find another poem if you want.
No. Bayback, you're up first.
The outcome.
Oh boy!
There's a lot going into this vote, and there's two opposing forces. One's it's completely out there, and the other that really can't say the right things. See ya, bitch.
If they are smart, this should be the start of my downfall. They're not smart enough for me. It feels so good to be so good at this game.
Don't put that in. I gotta set myself up for the end. I think that's the route with this vote.
I will go tally the votes. I have tallied the votes. If anyone has a hidden immunity idol and they would like to play one, now's the time to do so.
I wish.
Yeah, swamp. Yeah.
Alright, and with that, once the votes are read, the decision is final. Person voted out will be asked to leave the tribal council area immediately. I'll read the votes. First vote, Swamp.
No!
Second vote, Andrew.
Who could that have been?
Swamp. That's 2 votes Swamp, 1 vote Andrew. Swamp. Andrew.
What the fuck?
Andrew, that's 3 votes Swamp, 3 votes Andrew. 3 votes left.
So that's me.
Been real.
Andrew, that's 4 votes Andrew, 3 votes Swamp.
It's me.
Damn. Good guys.
9th person voted out, and the 3rd member of the jury. Andrew, time to bring me your torch.
What the fuck?
Didn't
Good
you
job,
swear
Andrew.
on something, Swamp? That's sort of fucked up to me.
Wait, yeah, let me just say something real quick. Yo, Swamp.
Very trustworthy guy that is.
Okay, well, obviously...
No, real quick.
No, you
Wait,
don't-
I
you
gotta
don't
bring
swear
this
on
up. I
things
gotta
in
bring this
public,
up.
dude. You
Swamp,
don't
you
do that.
literally swore on your dead mother's grave. That is not cool. And you got you were literally lying. Like I don't know. That's not cool.
I was
That's
telling the
really
truth,
not
too.
cool.
I didn't say I was not voting you. I told you I did not.
No, you didn't tell. You lied. You literally lied. That's dude. That's.
I'm
sorry.
I did not throw your name out.
That's horseshit.
Okay, we
know
have it
it's
on.
not
We
your
have
fault.
you in 4K. Dude.
Andrew, thanks for coming on the show, but unfortunately, the tribe has spoken.
Thanks, Chris.
Time for you to go.
Sorry, dude.
Listen, I love you all for real. Like I f***ing love you all. Thanks for playing with me.
Hell yeah.
No worries.
It was a pleasure.
3 returnees and 5 newbies. Have the lines been drawn? Does it seem like it's the end for the returnees? Time will tell. Head back to camp. Good night.
You know what? They outplayed me. This was the trip of a lifetime, man. I got to find the idol that I should have found in season 5. Coming into this, I didn't think I was gonna get a better placement, but you know what? I had a blast. And Chris, thanks so much for bringing me back. I'm looking forward to crowning it a very deserving winner.
Can I just say, like, thank you guys for, not voting me out.
I do think it's a coward. Like, although with no respect, Swamp, that's a cowardly act, swearing on your dead mother and doing that.
No, I
do
swear to
not-
God,
shut
no.
up, shut up. Let me talk for a minute. That's a cowardly act. That's fucked up. I'm not voting for you no matter what if you get to the end. Man. You know that. That's fucked up. You don't do that. I've lost my mother. That's not cool.
I'll
Let's just try
probably.
and keep the personal stuff out of it.
No, he
It's-
made this personal, you asshole. He did that.
I mean, obviously, I don't.
That last tribal was something, huh?
Just after Tim called me out, that was
Yeah, I won't lie and saying if that is true, I don't respect it. But hey, whatever you need to do, I guess.
I mean, that. I mean, it's true to an extent. Andrew, called me out after he voted out, and said I swore on my mother, which is true. Yeah, I did say that to Andrew, but I would never do that in a situation where I am not telling the truth to him. Like that's just not something I would do.
God, I've never been more fired up in the past 8 hours than I am to that whole debacle, dude.
This is the first time in 2 seasons where I've really had to debate the moral high ground, but I just don't really respect that, and it clearly hit Tim in a way that I could never understand, thankfully. I don't like that. I don't care if you tell him the truth or not, you don't swear on something like that.
That's
Well, now we know who to take to final 3, because no one's going to vote for him in the end.
Swamp is a cowardly head, pussy, cunt, and I really lost all respect for him doing that. How dare you stand on podium, swear to someone on your dead mother's grave that you won't vote for him, and then go back on your word publicly?
Oh my god, I feel terrible. What Andrew said about Swamp, that's so
What Swamp did is dude.
That's so honestly, oh my god, I may actually cry.
Coward. Absolute coward.
Jonas, come on up. Taking it back from you. You can earn it if you win this challenge. Let's get to your next individual immunity challenge. The goal of this challenge is to collect as many cows in your pen as possible. To pull cows into your pen, you'll need a fishing rod. Complete the short parkour to release a fishing rod for you to use. Collect as many cows as you can before your rod breaks. If you need another, complete the parkour again. The person that has the most cows after 5 minutes wins immunity. Let's get started. Survivors ready? Go. So everyone's trying to get a fishing rod first. Let's see who will get that. Swamp gets a fishing rod. Jonas gets a fishing rod. So does Sia. Tim is fishing. It looks like everyone is fishing except for maybe Bayback and Luigi.
No, I got one.
Oh, Luigi got one. Everyone on their parkour grind.
There's no cows.
So we have 3 points on blue, which is Jonas, and 3 points on purple, which is Tim.
Wait, how many are we playing to?
We're playing for 5 minutes.
Oh god.
5 minutes? Jesus Christ.
Tim with an early lead at 5, now trying to get a second fishing pole.
Who's purple?
That's me, bitch. And you know I need it. Cunt.
Tim gets another fishing rod. Is making work.
Dude.
Mine broke.
I have 4 fishing rods. LOL.
Fishing rod. Mine?
Tim with what seems to be the lead at 8, just got his
Oh my
9.
god. Good job.
Oh my god, I hate cows. Like, not even a good animal.
God, I fucking love cows, dude. Oh my god. They're fucking great.
I think Tim's
Yeah,
like.
he's at the
Oh my
top
god,
nice
stop
one.
taking my fucking cows.
Oh
No.
god.
Oh, that's not even.
Jonas
No
has
white. No white.
what seems
no
to
white.
be a couple.
Oh my god. You
Blue
guys
and
not
purple.
take my
Blue in the
fucking
lead.
cow.
Jonas in the lead with 12, Tim right behind with 11. We have 3 minutes left in this challenge.
Take my fucking cow and see how quick I fucking end your ass. This is mine. No.
Tim with another 2 cows.
I get my cow. Oh wait, it's not going in. Nerd, I swear to god.
A tie between Jonas and Tim with 13. Purple. Oh, pink is now in it. Swamp with 13. 2 minutes left remaining.
Wait.
This is really embarrassing.
Tim with another fishing
Oh,
rod.
oh, I'm
They're
so
still...
dumb.
No, they're
Last
still
week-
regular
Swamp with
season rugby
18. 19.
Chiefs
I'm
and
trying
Broncos
to
playing right
distract.
now.
I'm
I got one!
Let's go.
Bayback on the board with his
Challenge.
first with 1 minute and 40 seconds left in this challenge.
Bayback, I'm proud of you.
Thank you, Dad.
I'm not. I think it. Okay. I'm really scared.
Tim trying to bring it back with 19, 20, 22 for Swamp though. We've got about a minute left in this challenge.
I ran out.
Hey, Swamp. Take some of these.
Yeah.
Take some of these. I missed.
No,
I missed
these
too.
are...
Fuck, I missed that jump. Oh my god, wait, I'm actually from the parkour.
Pink and purple tied. Tim and Swamp tied at 23.
Ah,
Swamp, take.
Tim's fishing rod just broke. This might leave an opening for someone like Jonas or Swamp to take this win.
Oh my god, I'm getting so many cows.
Swamp up at 24. 25.
No, Tim, let me have this.
Yeah, like you need it.
I want this cow. Oh
Tim
my
with
god.
the slight jab.
No.
10 seconds left. We're gonna do one last cycle.
oh my god, it's a tie.
No, I think
I got one.
I think Pink had it. Wait, is it over?
This is
Yeah,
the
I
last
already ended
cycle.
tie. Oh, wait, what? Oh, what? Oh, I didn't know that. Oh, I thought it was just. Oh,
Jonas
oh.
Good shit. Good shit.
Oh my fucking god.
I didn't know that.
The
Oh.
top three include Tim scoring with 28, Swamp with 29, and congratulations, Jonas, on your 4th immunity win in a row
Oh, wow.
at 33.
Good job. Good job.
Good job.
Jonas, step on up. This is your 4th individual immunity win in a row. This has not been done on Minecraft Survivor before, so be happy with that feat. And with that, Jonas is safe and is in the final 7. As for the rest of you, I can't say the same because after 28 days in this game, one of you will be the next person voted out and the 4th member of the jury. Head back to camp.
This is the biggest stage imaginable, and I just won 4 in a row. Never been done before. To all the fucking haters, you can lick my fucking scrotum.
I like the idea of doing payback. I think it's good.
But
If
we would need to get Tim on it, and we would need to get Luigi.
I know, even though Tim called me out, like I'm not like mad at him.
At this point, how is Tim a threat to our games?
He's not, because we can take him out anytime. He has nobody behind him.
I assumed this was a clue for something that might have already been taken, but then I started looking between the rivers, and I thought you were supposed to look in between the water between the 2 bridges, and that ended up not being what I was supposed to do, I guess. And then I looked under the trees, it said, and between 2 bridges. So I cross-linked the 2 bridges in the same way you had to do in the challenge a few times earlier. Dug under the trees, in the clear opening in the middle, and f***ing bang, after some digging, I found it. Hidden immunity idol. This is basically the one thing I needed.
This is my fault, dude. I should have just fucking voted out Bayback. I had the 1 vote. I had a Glock. I had 1 shot and I missed.
Well, we can't dwell on that right now. We need to focus on how we make it through this, okay? Of the people left, the only reasonable people I'd talk to right now to work with are Nerf, Bayback, or Gonzo. That's the only 3 people. But Gonzo burned me last time.
No,
Gonzo. There's the Pirate Bear Tim, you know, the infamous guy who's been a comp beast. He's been socially maneuvering his way throughout this entire game. Where my head is at is I want to stick with my 4 red swap tribe members. I think I've figured out my game plan. Now it's just time to execute. I think, in my opinion, right now is the time we have to get out the Pirate Bear. Like, everyone's been wanting to work with him this entire merge, and he's been slipping by.
Yeah.
Who are we talking about?
I do have shields right now. They are Tim, they are Nerf, they are Jonas. And as long as they're still in the game, there's still names above me.
Route of
So
honor.
I'm assuming Jonas wants me.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's told you straight to my face.
We need to beat Jonas in a challenge. I think we need Tim one more round. I hate to say
Yeah,
it.
we have Swamp.
So I'm trying to flip the vote to Luigi, which is risky because I love Luigi. I don't know. I'm trying to risk it for my long-term game, and I think it's worth it.
Yeah,
But either
I'm
way,
for
Tim is talking to Jonas right now about voting Luigi, since Luigi and Nerf were the most, like, in the middle. So,
Luigi and Nerf have been playing, like, really good.
Yeah, they're playing like good middle names for sure. Right now, they're
It's a
not.
good
They're not our
chance to
main. They're not our main focus though.
they're not our main focus now, but when they do become our main focus, will it be too late? Well, my ideal would, of course, be not one of the returnees. That's my priority.
Right.
But I think especially Nerf and Luigi were in the middle in the last vote.
We're in survival mode right now, and nothing makes sense, and at the same time, everything points towards me being sent home. I do have some sort of safety, but so does the other guy that they're talking about in Luigi, and that he can just walk straight out of Tribal. Because if what my friend said is true, then he still has that advantage that he supposedly said he used. Here's the thing. I still truly do feel like if we get the four right people together, that truly do want to work with each other, even though, okay, to be completely fair, you and burned me and Schmeckle pretty badly last time.
That's the problem, is if we're trying to make an alliance with people who truly want to work together, I can never, in my right mind, say I truly want to work with Jonas. As much as I agree with what he says a lot of the time, I just don't agree with his gameplay. We just don't vibe. We can't.
Okay,
work
that's
in the
fine.
same way that me and you can.
I feel like we're always
in a middle position. Yes, I agree. I think now is a good time to take out Bayback.
I don't know. I feel like I'm leaning more towards Timmy personally. I gotta go with my gut. I gotta play for myself. I just think not really about challenge prowess. It only takes one opportunity.
That's
like
my thing about
need.
it. That's why I want
Yeah.
to take out Bayback here so that he doesn't have all that power go into the next round, right?
If I'm unsuccessful, then I think I would rather have the agency to choose my own destiny as opposed to going with the majority.
Now introducing the members of the jury: Korkager, Happy, and Andrew, voted out of last tribal council. Jonas, this is your fourth individual immunity in a row. Do you worry at some point, if you lose, you're going home?
I think if I lost this one, it would be way riskier than if I lost the last one. There's some votes that it's useful, some votes that's not. At this point in the game, I'm gonna need a few of these. I feel like there's some votes that I should not be voted off yet. I think those are coming, but towards the end game, I mean, if I lose, I'm probably, yeah.
Tim, you seemed pretty fired up at the immunity challenge today. Is there any reason to why maybe you feel fired up?
Oh, I think that was pretty obviously shown at the last tribal council. I was personally hurt by something someone said about a very good friend of mine. You know, you can outplay me, you can play better than me, you hear whatever you want, you can make sure that I'm like alone at this point now in the game. But if the one thing I'm going to be able to hold above you is respect and having some grace in how I swear on things, then I'm fine with that. And that did fire me up. It fired me up like I haven't been since many years. I'm really happy the person that won it. And unfortunately it wasn't me, but it did light a fire under my ass that I haven't felt in years.
Nerf, has jury management started whatsoever now that it's growing and you're going to see the fourth jury member voted out tonight?
I think jury management has definitely started. I think it started once jury started in the first place. You have to look at that jury and consider what do they want in the game and what are they going to vote for. There's many different stories in that jury and many different ways to perceive that jury. I could say Korkager would maybe want to vote for other people more than maybe a Happy. Every single person has a different type of way to be managed.
Swamp, do you feel like you've been doing a good job with your jury management?
No. No. I'd like to hope that they see me differently and that I'm not just seen as the person who swore on my mother at last tribal council.
Alright, and with that, does anyone have any final words before we get the voting started?
I've got some I'd like to say.
Go for it, Luigi.
Y'all, I've got a bit of storytelling to do, so I've mentioned to at least a few of you that I've played with advantage. So,
Do it.
I've got a little thing called a tribal ticket. And let me go ahead and read the rules real quick. To play the advantage, you must leave tribal council right before the votes are cast. To play this advantage, alert Chris that you'll be using the tribal ticket right before it is time to vote. Then you will immediately leave the tribal council, and the last time I can use this is the final 8. Payback, can you come up here for a sec, dude?
I'm scared of what you're gonna say.
Nah, that's alright, dude. I'm giving you this to hold on to. This will be like, what, the third person it's gone through? Sorry,
Right.
Jonas. So you can play that if you want, but I would be playing it if I were you. Just keep that in mind.
What is your decision?
I
Just do it.
I'd be playing it if I were you, dude. I'm telling you.
Do it. Do it.
Yeah.
Do it.
I play this on myself.
Alright, Bayback, this indeed is a tribal ticket. You can send yourself back to camp and you can leave this tribal council knowing that you are safe tonight. Have a good one.
Cheers,
See
mate.
you, baby.
Bye.
Back.
See you, man.
Nerf, did that affect anything about the vote tonight?
Yeah.
Oh,
That was something, I'll say the least. I mean, the guy made a good move for his game, and I respect him for it.
All right, and with that, does anyone have any final words before we get the voting started?
No.
All right, and with that, it is time to vote. Swamp, you're first to vote.
Look, I don't know what to do here. I'm being told to do Luigi. I'm being told to do Tim. The original vote was supposed to be Bayback. I don't know what to do.
I didn't come here to just sit back, do what I was told to do. I wanted to have one more opportunity to control my fate. Timmy, man, you're not gonna forgive me. I'm so sorry, dude.
Loyalty's sake, this is for Andrew. This is for you, Timmy.
I'll get tally the votes. Alright, I have tallied the votes. If anyone has a hidden immunity idol and they would like to play one, now's the time to do so.
Chris.
Yes?
I'd rather not go home with a souvenir, even if I don't need it. I mean, 2 amigos is still the same thing as 3 amigos. Shame Andrew isn't here.
You don't need
That's
it.
me.
That's facts, dude.
I might not need it, but I'd rather be safe than sorry.
Alright, Tim, this is a hidden immunity idol codenamed Hana. All votes for Tim will not count. Once the votes are read, the decision is final. Person voted out will be asked to leave the tribal council area immediately. I'll read the votes. First vote. Tim, does not count. Gonzo.
Figured.
Still.
Gonzo. 2 votes Gonzo. Luigi.
Oh.
Luigi. That's 2 votes Luigi, 2 votes Gonzo, 2 votes left. Luigi.
Yeah. GJ.
10th person voted out of Minecraft Survivor Hokkaido, and the 4th member of the jury, Luigi. Time to bring me your torch.
Good job, good job.
GG, guys. Nothing personal. I'm so sorry, Timmy, bro. I voted for you like 3 times. I'm pretty content with my performance. It is what it is.
You did great.
Luigi, the tribe has spoken. Time for you to go.
Thanks, bud.
Alright, so we had a move pulled with a tribal ticket, and it turned out it just sent Luigi packing right out the door. How will you guys navigate the rest of this game? Only time will tell. Head back to camp. Good night.
I mentioned that I really wanted to be in control of my destiny. I didn't come here to be dragged to the end. I wanted to have more agency over my game and the moves I made. And the matter of the fact is, I thought I could take out Timmy. I just thought he was super threatening to my game, but it is what it is. I'm not really going to be doing any of these game show things anymore, so that's a funny ass way to go out on the